Yes. Thank you. Ah, yes, I have you here. Do you have your check-in code for me, please? That's your, yes, the longest number. Yes. Thank you. Yes, that seems to be you. Could I just check your room details, please, if that's okay? Yes, so you are booked into our luxury snowy suite. Is that right? Yes, with an extra large bed and balcony, and I see here you requested a view of the frozen lake. Is that correct? Yes, that's you then, that's your room. If I could just check your mobile number, make sure it's the correct one, please. Yes. Yes, that matches ours. Lovely, thank you. Just give me a second here. I'll make sure that your room is all prepared for you. Did you have a nice journey up? Yes, the snow's picking up a bit now, isn't it? Yeah. It has been cold today, yeah. I've only just got the fire going now, so trying to keep my hands warm. Okay, that seems to be you all booked in. If you don't mind, I've got some winter events to run by you because you've booked with us on a weekend. We have many different weekend events, if you don't mind me going through them. Okay, thank you, that's fine. Just a wee second here. Okay, so over the rest of today and tomorrow, we have skating and sledding and ice fishing, which is our main outdoor activities that you can partake in if you want to. We also have our more dominantly indoor events. We only really have those 3 outdoor events on a weekend, but our indoor events, we have our baking Christmas cookies or the building of gingerbread houses. We also have tree decorations, which you can make your own decorations for your tree. Yes, and you can have them home with you. They're not just for the trees in the lodges, yes. And we also have a surprisingly popular present wrapping, which I will admit is dominantly the men. Yeah. I don't mean any offence, but you know, it's normally the males that struggle to make a present look nice. You know, they don't add the ribbons or the bows or any of that, but it's surprisingly a very popular workshop. People really enjoy it, ladies as well. It's very enjoyable, even if you are good at wrapping presents. It can be very fun. Yes, we do deliberately wrap very awkward shaped things. It's not just a box. But they are our main indoor events. But you don't have to take part in any of them if you don't want to. We have our usual fireplace reading corners. We have a cinema. We have puzzles, and of course the kids play centre. If you need that, then that's there as well. So if you're interested in any of this right now, then I can book you in, but you can always come to me later if you change your mind or want to add anything. That's fine as well. Yeah. Okay. Yes, so okay. Would that be tomorrow's or Sunday's? Okay. That's perfect, thank you. Okay, that's you booked in for that. Like I said, you can always book anything else, just come to me later on. Of course, they might be full, so it is better to do it now, but you can always check with me. And of course, our indoor cinemas, play area, library, all of that is just open. You don't need to book for that. You can just walk right in and out, do whatever you want, okay? Okay, perfect. Okay, I do have one other thing to go through with you if you have the time. Okay, perfect. We have our Christmas menu up at the moment, so it would be easier if I went through it with you, just because of allergies' sake, of course, but some people quite enjoy to actually be told the menu. You would be surprised how many people they actually go out for dinner or lunch to our restaurants, and they would much rather be presented the menu, I suppose you could say. They don't really want to sit and read it. Yes, it can be a little strange, but if you don't mind, it would be easier if I went through them now, and if there's anything you don't like or allergic to, I can note it down, and that way you don't have to tell our staff. Okay, yes, thank you. So, we have our Snowy Lodges starter menu here. So, yes, we do have vegetarian options for each menu, yes. So, our first starter here is crab cakes, which is our fresh seasoned crab meat with mayonnaise, mustard and eggs, finished with breadcrumbs, and that is served with a tartar sauce. We then have our sticky Cumberland sausage, which is a beefy seasoned Cumberland sausage based in honey and mustard glaze, finished with sesame seeds. Are you any sesame allergies? No? Okay. We have steak tacos, which are tender steak strips dressed with a spicy tomato salsa, lime marinade and jalapenos, served in a soft tortilla shell. This one, if you are not into spicy at all, this will not be for you. The jalapenos is hot, so that's a warning on that one. We have sweet chili chicken skewers. These are delicious. We have chunks of grilled chicken breast marinated in a zesty blend of sweet chili spices, soy sauce and lime infused oil. And then we have two of our vegetarian options if you need them. We have creamy mushroom soup. That is cream and mushroom soup with onions and garlic, served with a slice of homemade crusty bread. We make all our own bread here, yes, we have a very good baker. And finally we have stuffed courgettes with feta, which are rounded out courgettes filled with a creamy feta, chili and breadcrumbs. Again, that one is a little bit of a kick, but it's bearable. It's not as hot as the steak tacos. That is our hottest of the starters. Is that all okay? Okay, perfect. I'll just turn that for our mains over here. Now this, of course, with it being Christmas, I'm sure you noticed our starters are arguably very ordinary. They're not necessarily Christmas, but our mains, we do have a whole Christmas platter if you want, but I'll go through it. So we have baked stuffed lobster, which is our fresh lobster stuffed and baked with onion, celery, garlic and Parmesan cheese. The mixture is finished with lemon wedges and served with a fresh green salad. We then have our beef Wellington with Parma ham. This is our beef tenderloin with a haggis filling held together with Parma ham and buttery puff pastry, served with garlic mashed potatoes and asparagus. That, I have to admit, I've eaten a lot of, but don't judge me, that is very, very good. And so is the following one. I've eaten a lot of the salmon en croûte. This is fresh salmon with dill and cream cheese encased in puff pastry, served with green beans and garlic mashed potatoes. We then have our more Christmas, we're getting more Christmas down here, our roast pork with crackling. Our juicy roast pork with crispy crackling, served with apple cider gravy, creamed corn and mashed potatoes. And finally, as I said earlier, we have our full Christmas platter. Now you can customise this meal, you can add, take off, do whatever you want. This is a whole family meal or a couple's meal, however many of you there are. We have a selection of turkey, roast beef, slow-cooked lamb and gammon, so they are your main meats. We then have the option where it can all be served, or you can mix and match with chestnut stuffing, asparagus, buttered carrots, Brussels sprouts, parsnips, pigs in blankets, and they are all finished with a beefy gravy. We then have a choice of roasted, mashed or dauphinoise potatoes. Okay, so you can mix and match all of that. You can also ask if you want to. For example, the beef Wellington has a haggis filling. There's no haggis on that, but that doesn't mean you can't have haggis instead of the stuffing, for example. Yes, it's all. The Christmas meal is entirely customisable if you want to. Okay, yeah, that's great. And we have a little sides option here. We have barbecue wedges, honey glazed onion rings and sweet potato bites. Again, you can add that to any of these meals or have them with your starter, whatever you want. Is that all okay? Okay, great, thank you. So, just before I go through the desserts and drinks, was there anything you were allergic or anyone is allergic to? Either sesame or chestnuts, chili, anything like that? Okay. And is there anything right off the bat after me reading that you would be ordering? You don't have to tell me this, of course, because you don't know what you're going to want to eat, but just in case you do. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, perfect. I'll just change this over. We do also have a drinks option. I don't know if you drink or if you want me to go through that as well, then I can. Okay, yes, I can do that, that's fine. But first, I don't know about you, but my favourite part, dessert. Now again, we do have some Christmassy options with our desserts. First we have chocolate lava cake served with vanilla ice cream, which we do all year round. We have orange Christmassy options, we have our snowy Yule log served with cream and ice cream. And then our red berry trifle served with a stick of homemade shortbread. We also have a sorbet selection if you want something lighter for dessert. We have lemon, raspberry, blackcurrant, mango and cherry sorbet. Sometimes these do get switched out. Again, you can ask, but sometimes we have vanilla or a berry option. And I do have a little extra treat, I suppose, a little treat option here for room service. Now, because of our large restaurant and how many suites we have here, you do dominantly eat in the cafe or restaurant, but these are the treats that we allow as room service if you want. So we have chocolate dipped strawberry basket. We have almonds, pistachios, walnut selection bowl, sea salt fudge box, a luxury box of shortbread, gingerbread truffles, and hot chocolate with marshmallows. Any of those can be brought to your room for you at any time, yes. Okay. So that is all of your meals and treats. And I have over here the drinks. Now, this is dominantly just a cocktail menu. We do have our selections, of course, of beers, ciders, white wine, rosé and red wines, but they have to be asked for. We do have quite a large variety, so depending on your taste, of course you can ask whatever we have, but it will not tell you on the menu, you'll need to ask. But the cocktail menu, we have margarita, which is tequila, lime juice, orange liqueur with a salt rim. A mojito, white rum, sugar, fresh mint, lime and soda water. We have a porn star martini, which is vanilla vodka, passion fruit liqueur, sugar and lime juice. We then have our, I'll be honest, less popular White Russian, which is vodka, cream and coffee liqueur. Pina colada, which is white rum, coconut cream and pineapple. A strawberry daiquiri, which is rum, strawberries, sugar, salt and lime juice. And then our raspberry woohoo, which is very popular here, our raspberry vodka, peach snaps, cranberry juice and lime juice. Yes, that one is very fresh. I think that's why it's so popular. Of course, the worry with one of those is you don't feel like you've drank it. So I warn you, if you think I didn't really feel that, I'll have another, maybe just wait till it hits you later. Because some people, they can have 3 or 4 and they don't realise till later on, wow, that was strong. But they are very lovely. Yes. So, is there anything from that? Again, sorry, I should have said the drinks are also sent to your room if you want. They can be in the restaurant and room service, but your main meals, desserts, they are in the restaurant. Okay, yeah. So is there anything else that you're possibly allergic to, or any notes I need to take from any of that? Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for letting me go through all of that. You can have a set of menus away with you to your room if you want, but that is you all booked in. Your room is ready for you. your number on this little wooden and your key. So I will hand that to you. But I think that's everything. You've got your events. I've booked you into the ones you asked for, and your menus there that you can have away with you. And of course, remember, you can have any of your treats or drinks sent to your room the second you get there if you want. But I believe that's everything. Is that all okay? Yes, great. I really hope you love your room. It's a beautiful room you've booked into with the frozen lake. So I really hope you love your room and enjoy your stay. And if you need anything